There we go. Now we're back.
Yeah, it
Hey.
looks like we're back.
Yeah, just turn on the audio. Sorry about that stream. It totally fucking bricked. Yeah. We're waiting for Bob to get back, but for now, stream can hear us and stuff. As soon as I transition to the streaming soon screen, it all bricked again. So I don't know what's happening. I suspect I'm going to have to do like a reformat at some point, but I really don't want to do that.
I'm here, I'm sitting.
Alright. So we will pick up with you guys, whoever's entering the tower.
So who has the deck?
Kato still does, right?
Yep.
Would Kato give me the deck if I asked for it?
What
Give
are
you
you
the
asking?
deck or let you draw from the deck?
No, like walk it back to Zaxar's. Or are you not wanting to give it back?
Yes and no.
I mean, like-
we could hide it in my bag of holding and just leave.
We're outside, and he has no reason to follow us. I also have 3 wish spells.
You're gonna waste one on that?
No, absolutely not. But it's
I mean,
not having Zaxar coming after us feels like a good use of a wish.
we could just give it back to him and then wish for the deck back when we're far away.
You could also just wish that. Never mind.
I'm
I'll say there's a lot of different ways of dealing with that if you
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yep.
I guess so. The deck is in your possession, so right now it's whether or not you would want to give it back.
We all kind of voted. Did you not?
No, I
Remember
wasn't.
did we vote?
Were you not here? I mean, we
No.
all kind of talked about it. I forget if
Also-
you were not here or not. Sorry.
What is this voice coming out of the blackness?
I'm eating. Fuck you.
He's
You
got the
can't,
helmet on.
you can't see him
right now.
sitting there
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
ration bar.
I have the helmet on backwards.
You have snacks in there? That's very impressive.
Okay, I'm
I
not sure if you
expect
understand how
me.
this works. Just because you can't see us doesn't mean we can't see you.
No, that's how it works.
My God, where'd it go and go?
You guys see that shit? He fucking grabbed the Gatorade top. Motherfucker.
No more cats are going to the bed today.
Mm-hmm.
As soon
Please
as I said
don't.
go
That's
for
the
it, I was like, yeah,
plan.
no.
I'm stressed enough with just my cat going. I don't need another cat that I enjoy going.
Mm-hmm. So, who do what?
Well, if Kato isn't going, none of us would be at the tower yet, so
Well, I mean, you guys
Yeah.
are literally camped right outside the tower.
none of us are in the tower yet.
Correct. So what are you guys doing?
It's up to
So,
Kato.
Kato, are we taking this back, or are we...
We skedaddling.
I mean, it'd be kind of fun to keep it and maybe play with it some more, but also we really don't want to annoy Zaxar.
We can sell access to it and then make people split their benefits with us. And make bread for people.
Yeah, I like making bread. I don't get to eat bread,
We can
but
do that with the power of money.
Yeah, we could do that with money. Kato, just so you know, he knows some things about you.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool.
wait, what does that mean? I'm very interested now. And I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna sit on this rock now.
You're going to sniff me too.
Wait, is that why he sniffed you earlier? I'm just gonna... Oh, you motherfucker, you... Is it Alt? Which is the one that lets me put it off? Shift?
Uh,
No,
Maybe
he has,
it's Shift.
he has grid forced on.
no, hold shift.
Oh, yes. Nope, it's a ping for me. Oh.
Go away. Go away.
So what are you guys doing? I do have to continue to progress at some point.
Yeah.
I know.
Crazy.
I like that you guys are easily distractible, and I can literally just put up a grid of a forest and field. But we do have to Keep
What does he
it
smell
I think
like?
it's up to Kato, basically.
What does he smell like?
What's he want to do?
Make a perception check.
I give myself guidance.
Are you even able to smell?
We're about to find out.
Through the metallic smell of yourself that is very strong in your senses, you smell the honest smells of sweat and half-elf and trees, dirt. I imagine there's some blood.
You should, I know maybe this might be a sensitive area of conversation, but do you know what a bath is?
No.
Okay. A river?
I've heard of a river. Yeah.
Okay, next time we're near a river, come find me.
Is that not what the rain's for?
I mean, maybe. Anything's possible. Anyways, do you want to return the deck, or are we hightailing it out of here?
Let me try something. I'm gonna do a quick lap around the tower,
Okay.
and I'm gonna come back smelling really fresh.
All right.
I smell him again.
Like Old Spice.
You used magic, didn't you?
No. Anyway,
Didn't you?
Polymorphing counts.
That's what I thought.
does it?
You know what this is right
That
here?
is enough for me. Actually, I'm
You know
not
what this
intelligent
is
enough
right
to make
here?
that connection.
No sweat glands. No glands at all.
Anyway,
About a rock hard body.
No, Rock, how dare you insult me?
You got some rock
Metal
hard
heart?
abs, though.
buddy.
Abs of steel. How could you miss that one?
Whatever. Rock hard.
Anyway, do you guys want to risk angering Zaxar, or shall we just return it?
I mean, it's your deck.
Ultimately, it is yours.
I prefer not to have an all-powerful wizard against us, though.
It may be mine, but he would be coming for all of us.
Oh no, I would just point over at you.
Oh, 100%, me too.
I mean, he might just, like, fireball the shit out of us.
I was
I
gonna
just
say
will sleep
fireballs don't
35
make a
yards away.
discretion.
From now till the end of the campaign, Cohen's
Yep.
just like,
I
look,
sleep
I
over
know
there."
my class is built around being within 10 feet of you, but you, no.
Maybe we just sacrifice him out, out there every day.
Oh,
All right.
Kato, what are they talking about? A deck.
I have in my possession a deck that
You just
Oh, the
proved-
thing that I drew from, right?
Yes. That would be it.
Oh, that's right. You did draw one.
Would
Yes.
you like to draw some more cards?
No.
It's your last chance.
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Last
You're-
call. For all
you-
of us, apparently.
You'll find I can be very persuasive in the -1 type field.
Oh.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm just here to make weapons and go to the next town.
Alright, you and I need to talk on our walk. This is something I only recently learned how to do in the last 2 years.
Be alive?
What? No, that's 3
Walk?
years.
Oh, sorry.
No, walk and talk. It's very difficult having so many processes running at the same time.
Huh?
Take your word for it.
Yes. Good. Thank you.
So, last call. Any draws? If not, into the tower?
I'm not drawing again.
You You don't have any of those, cards anymore, do you?
No. We're
Oh, that's
on our
why.
own.
That's why he like. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. He poofed for a second, huh? I don't even think he
Yeah.
knew that. Yeah, you didn't even tell him, huh?
And I wanted to see what happened.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, probably not then. I like being here.
To the tower.
Into the tower.
Okay. As
Are
you
we
walk
all
up to-
going, or
I'm going.
I kind of wanted to run and try to catch Kato by himself.
All right.
Like, even if it's 10 feet ahead of everybody.
Sure. So as you guys are walking over to the tower, I mean, it's only like 50, 60 feet away, but like you could pull Kato aside.
Hey, so, big boy, how you doing?
Yes, I do know.
Okay, well, I know, because I asked, and maybe I wasn't that smart, but I feel like I might be the smartest one here now. Throwing that out there. So, I kind of put this together.
Can I hear them
No.
passively?
No.
I have an 18 passive perception.
No, they're specifically being
Alright.
quiet and separated.
Don't make me cast silence on you.
On me? You're
I'll murder someone else again.
No, around Grand so he can't hear anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if that's a problem that I know, but if you need help with that,
It's not something I particularly want
you don't-
broadcast.
oh yeah. Well, that's why I didn't just. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Well, anyway.
appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, I already know. So if you need somebody, I'm here. I guess. I don't know. I just kind of wander off.
Thanks.
All right. So you guys make your way to the tower, which is very shortly, there.
No, that's very.
You see a tower. No doors, no windows.
Boom, boom, boom.
You just hear, "What?
Hello.
What do you want?"
Oh, we're here to return something. We need to speak with Zaxar. Are you
Doing our
Tim?
binding.
Okay. The door,
What? Yeah.
the door just
Planer
apparates in
blame.
front of you.
The one with planar? Yeah.
There's a door now.
I walk through the door.
Okay. You see a bored 20-something half-elf sitting there. Says, "Hi, we met yesterday. I'm Tim."
Hi, Tim. I'm Gran.
Hi, Gran.
Hi. We need to speak to Zaxar.
Okay, Zaxar is downstairs. Zaxar
No,
is on the
the-
first
the
floor
one-
upstairs, the third floor upstairs, and the very top.
Maybe just let me. I already went through this whole rigmarole earlier.
Please do.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
do.
Yeah, yeah. So which say it again? There's Zaxar downstairs.
Yeah,
right?
in the vault, and then there's
Okay, is
upstairs.
there two down there?
No, there's only one, and then there's two
Okay.
upstairs on the first floor, and one on the roof.
Oh, okay. We're going to the first floor. Then. Here we go.
Yes.
Do you know? Oh, very well. Never mind.
Okay.
I expect a nice drawing when I get back, Tim.
I'm working on it. You start making your way up the stairs, walk into the first floor room, or do you stop and knock, or whatever you guys do. You get to the first floor door.
Yeah, I knock.
You just hear,
Or he knocks.
"What do you want?"
We're those guys again.
"Oh, come on in."
I'm assuming there's two in there.
There is, yes. One of them is still laying on the couch reading, and the other one appears to be making something at the alchemist kit.
Are they wearing the exact same outfit?
They are.
Fuck. Okay.
God fucking damn it.
I'll just ask, and I'll kind of point and say half of it to one and half to the other.
Right.
Which one was doing the contact planar, other plane?
Oh, that was me. The one on the couch says.
Perfect. I'm gonna
Hey.
walk over to him. Is he
Yeah.
kind of secluded? And I'm gonna motion for Kato to come
10,
over.
15 feet away, yeah, from the
Okay,
other.
cool.
I mean, they both can technically see it right now, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
That's totally true. I didn't think about that.
Hey,
My character doesn't really know what true size probably.
hey, I have a question before we just give it back. I want to ask something first. Is that
I'm
okay?
assuming you'd like to ask something else, because that was a question right there.
It's gonna take me a second. You know, like old dial-up computers where you just hear from your computer. That's happening right now because I have a -1 intelligence. I'm pro.
-1 isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You're just slightly
yeah,
dumber than the
yeah.
average bear.
Yeah, you're not even down to Forrest Gump levels yet.
Something else, yes.
Yeah.
Are either of you
Forrest
two
Gump levels.
fine gentlemen good with the metallurgical arts?
Oh yeah, we all are.
Oh, cool. Say, are you able to potentially put this, and I hold my gun out, in here, and I point to my arm.
Sure, that's easy enough. Are you able to put this in here?
I don't know what you're pointing at.
You said to say that.
No, I meant, are you able to make me, and I'm gonna kind of walk back to Mark. Do you remember what they used to call them? I think it was like a arm something.
Arm blade?
Oh,
Arm
yes.
gun?
Are you able to make an arm gun? One that goes into my arm and pops out when I need it? I can pay. I have gems. A lot of gems.
It's not really going to be a matter of payment. I mean, obviously, there's going to be payment involved. Nobody works for free.
Nor should you.
That's going to be a process. No offense, just by looking at you, though, I can tell you're made of some pretty rare stuff. Whoever
Ooh.
your creator was. Compliments.
Thank you.
But there would be some study involved to make sure that we don't mess up the inner workings. Whenever you're tinkering around inside people or robotics, if you splice the wrong cable or merge the wrong vein, you could have a huge problem.
Interesting.
Yeah, like you go to shoot somebody and you just explode, kind of thing.
That's kind of fun.
So we don't really do that. There's a temple. What's the god? The temple to Aloran or something, where they do all kinds of gun work. Or is it Erithid?
Lifebinder.
Maybe it's Erithid. That sounds right. Erithid.
Wait, which one is it?
Well, I don't know,
Just out of curiosity.
like the main one. They know all kinds of shit about guns, right? I'm sure they could do it.
Sorry, I'm writing it down. What was the second name you said? Erithid?
Erithid.
That's us.
Literally your god.
God.
Oh, literally our god.
Yeah. He got confused because he knows Aloran, but
That's why I just said the Lifebinder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he was
Okay.
like, "No, maybe it's not Aloran." And then he was like, "No, it's Erithid." Because Erithid, the priests of Erithid, otherwise known as gun priests, are the ones that are primarily in control of all the firearms in Raen, for the most part. What he's
Okay.
trying to say, although I don't want to do the voice too much tonight, 'cause
I need
my
to
fucking throat's
Go back
going,
home.
is basically you are made of such unique material that even the gun priests of Erithid would need to study you for a while to see what you're made of, to tinker around with you, because if somebody just cuts off your arm and then starts tinkering around in there and puts a gun on your arm, yeah, it could work, but a backfire could just instantly kill you, kind of thing, unless they know what they're working with. And because you are literally one of one, it's a big toss-up. So the more
Would you say I shot myself in the foot here?
No, I'd say you made
Making myself one of one.
You made a very unique character that's very interesting and will hopefully have a very interesting story arc. That being said, the more time you spend with somebody and allow them to tinker and work on you, the easier that's going to be mechanically when it comes down to the DC of making a gun arm. If you want, Zaxxars will try it.
No, I might
the
PM
DC
you
is
something
gonna be
later.
real high. Okay.
Yeah, I might PM you something later. So, okay. Well, okay, thank you. That's actually really good. I don't know why I never thought to ask, because I am a priest of Erithid, so that makes a fuck ton of sense.
Well, they make guns, so...
Yep. And I like guns.
Right.
Cool, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. You've been not. But whatever.
I do my best.
It's all good.
I'm 3 years old.
I'm older.
That doesn't surprise me. You have a beautiful tower.
Well, it's not mine. It's Zaxar's.
Aren't you Zaxar?
The other one goes, no, he's Zaxar. I'm Zaxar. It's not my tower either, though. It's Zaxar's.
Yeah, it's Zaxar's. I point up.
All right, I'm confused.
Oh, he's making that sound again. Shit. It's like he's processing things.
You guys remember? Remember the sound of a disk defrag? That's what he sounds like right now.
I was thinking more of a dot matrix printer.
Yeah, that's just annoying.
Exactly.
All right. So, what now?
I take a step back.
I think the big boy has something to tell you.
I'll walk over to him and just kind of slide the deck over to him.
He says, "Oh, thank you kindly. Is Zaxar?" Yeah, Zaxar. Could you take this downstairs to Zaxar, please? Fine. Walks over, takes it, and goes, "Thank you kindly." And then he leaves, and you just see him like walk out the door and take a left down the hall. And the footsteps dissipate eventually. And the other Zaxar goes, so since you were in here earlier, I took the liberty of drawing up the spell scroll. If you don't want it, that's fine. We'll resell it. But if you do want it, it only took me an hour to write it down. It's going to cost you $24.50, but it's yours if you want it.
I look over to whoever else came in the room. I don't know if we all came.
I think so, yeah.
Sure.
Probably.
So, I mean, this was kind of like Ember's whole thing, and, I mean, he really likes drooling on himself, so...
Yes, Ember, do you want this? Can you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Bruh.
Not sure what that was.
Yep.
That sounded like a thumbs up to me.
Well, case in point, meaning, important note. Whoever reads this out loud, the spell effects will run through you. So it's not like I'm casting a spell through you. You are doing it all yourself by reading this paper. So like,
Are normal people allowed to read them without difficulty?
oh,
Are
sure,
checks involved?
anybody could, theoretically. And if you're not particularly strong-willed in the brain department, you know, your nose might bleed. You might get a little bit of a headache and possibly go insane for 24 hours or so.
So are there any restrictions for spell scroll usage? Like, does it have to be on our spell list or?
No,
Anything
you can
like that?
just literally read it out loud and it'll cast.
Doesn't matter their level.
Nope. You could if you could find a level 9 spell scroll right now, you could read it.
Didn't know if we had to, like, have a spell slot
You're good.
or anything.
Nice.
You just read it off the paper and it happens.
Let's find some cloud kill.
It exists.
Oh, man,
Well,
I'm sure we could buy some.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Well, you want the scroll?
I mean, I don't know. Ember, give me like a for yeah and like a for no.
Oh.
Okay, that was like in the middle, guys. I don't know. Kind of went and then
He's insane,
I mean-
man. This is going to be a you guys decision.
That's
We can
why
always, like,
I don't really
try
want to
buying it
decide.
again, right? Or
so.
find another wizard or something. If it's like super important.
True.
And just talking to her doesn't seem very useful.
True.
We'll have to confront her at some point.
Okay, well, sorry for wasting your time, but I don't think we're gonna take it.
All right, not a problem. I'll just resell the spell scroll. We are going to the Shadowfell after all, so, you know, they like that sort of thing there.
Do you know when you guys would be heading back to this place?
Like specifically this plane or this location?
This continent, say.
This
Yeah,
continent?
let's do
Oh,
that, yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Depends how quickly Zaxxar gets the materials he needs from the Shadowfell. And then I think we're going to the elemental plane of water.
That sounds fun.
Sounds
might-
wet.
We might go to the sanctuary, but I doubt it. They don't really take visitors at the moment. And then, I don't know, we might pop out over here somewhere.
Do I know what the sanctuary is?
You can make a history check or a religion check.
I was going to say I, Taylor, do not. And I don't know if that's...
Yeah, neither do I.
Religion or history.
Okay,
Merrick.
second.
Let's see. Religion with a 17. Let me check.
I'd like to do some history.
Nope. I don't know
Raen,
shit.
no idea. Cato, no idea. Cohen and Merrick, both. It's a rarely used word for the Silver City. The
I'll
heavens.
just say the Silver City.
Oh, of course, of course.
So we don't know what plane in particular his sister's hiding on, right?
I don't think you got that information. It just was another
So, no, I was speaking to the group.
plane. Oh, sorry.
So my thought is, what if we somehow bribe Zaxxar into letting us ride along when he hops around? Because that's probably the quickest and easiest way to travel between planes. And then when we stop, when his bus stops, or his tower stops, we hop off, take a look, and then if they're not there, we hop back on, and then he jumps. Because he doesn't stay in one place for very long, right?
Well, I think he said a few weeks at a time.
Sounds like it's as long as it takes to
I don't
get
know
whatever
about
is done.
Spending a few weeks in the elemental plane of water.
Yeah, I don't know about
Sounds
that.
very boring just sitting in a tower all day.
It might not be our most convenient way. I was
It's
just
not,
thinking-
actually. You make your own fun.
That's how you teach Cato what a bath is.
Well, we wouldn't be allowed to
You
stay
shove
on
him out the tower.
So,
No,
first
I
bath.
mean, I'd imagine we'd spend all of that time searching, and then we'd come back before they go, and then hop again. But we'd need something to bribe him with to get a ride along, and for him to actually tell us when they're leaving and not strand us on one of the planes.
That would
Plus,
be the,
I
bigger
doubt he'd
push.
be open to the fact you guys would be staying in the tower, so you'd spend nights outside. You'd have to have, like, breathing
No, that's
apparatuses
what I
and stuff
said.
for the,
That's what I said. We ride along from one place to the other, and then we go and explore, and then when he's about to go, we hop in for the transference. It's
Right.
just the ride, not the
Fair.
sleeping.
There, yeah. I mean, I can put in a good word. You did bring back the deck.
I was gonna say we're probably the only adventurers that have given you back the magic artifact instead
And-
of stealing them. Huh?
Yeah, and look, that's going to
Gotta
go
be
a long
honest
way,
with it,
I'm
too.
sure.
We're also quite resourceful. like,
Sure,
politically and
Some of these
ability-wise.
places are pretty dangerous, though. I just gotta be upfront with you. There's a very real possibility one or all of you could die. If you're cool with that, I'll put in the good word and we can make it happen. But I can tell you from my own knowing here, when he says he's going to a certain place, he goes only to there for as long as he needs, and then it's gone. If you're not back in the bus, as you say, that bus leaves. And then you're stranded. So if we, for example,
Sounds
go to the
pretty
Shadowfell
dangerous.
and we're thinking, it might take 3 or 4 days, and then like you go adventuring and he finds everything he needs in an hour, we're gone.
Yeah,
you're
that's
stuck.
probably not a good idea.
Maybe we should bank this favor for something else.
There's
later.
other ways to move around though. Like if you were to get stranded in one of these other planar realms, you could definitely move around and get to other places. There's, people that do that sort of thing. Wizards and the like. They can cast teleportation magics and stuff. Some druids can too.
Well,
Some devils.
since we gave you back the deck, maybe we could get a scroll of come back to this plane?
Whoa. Plane striding. That's a complicated spell. Let's see.
Does that even work for everybody?
I have no idea.
Let's
Plane
see.
shift is 7th.
Is it plane shift?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
it
the
is
one.
plane shift.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that is.
Plane Strider is the run one.
Plane Strider is sorry, that's a occupation in Critical Role, not actually a spell. Yeah, so it would be plane shift that he'd be speaking of. Yeah, I mean, I could make you that spell. That'd be pretty easy. Let's see, it's very rare. Anybody want to roll a d100 for me?
Sure.
Okay.
30.
Depending on how he feels, he might be cheaper after this, but it costs you 35,000 gold. That's 7th level magic we're talking about here, so I could definitely write you a scroll for that.
I mean, I'm sure she'll come to this plane eventually.
Sure. Alternatively, I mean, clerics, druids, sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, they all can, have access to that spell. So theoretically, if you guys get stranded and any of you are those particular subset of people, you fight enough things there, you get strong enough, you might be able to learn that spell. And then,
And then just pop
jump
back
your way
home.
back. But
Spend a few
look,
years in an
I'm just
going to
be real with you, right? Like, depending on the realm that you go to, it could be real bad. Like here, what's the problems for a regular, adventuring group like yourselves? You got goblins, you got skeletons, you got, people, the occasional dragon and stuff like that. Those flying rocks and stuff, like, the big birds, not the stones. You got those. There's varying levels of difficulty. Some of these planes you go to, oh, geez. Like Elemental Plane of Fire. Everything there wants to kill. And, well, not everything, but you know what I mean? And they're all dangerous. There's no, like, goblins in that realm. It's, like, Fire Mephit and, like, Flame Golem and, like, other stuff. And if you go to the Astral Plane, which, who knows? We've only ever been there once for, like, 31 seconds and immediately bounced. There's an Astral Dreadnought. This thing eats gods. It'll just... and you're gone. So, I mean, I just gotta be upfront with you. Nobody was upfront with me the first time I went plane hopping. Very dangerous. So just
think
about
I
it
like this plane
before you make that
I
decision.
don't feel like leaving.
Yeah, maybe we just abandon the sister.
Yeah, I'll just bash a couple more goblin skulls in.
Yeah, we can just tell Ember that she died or something,
Yeah,
on with our
That's
lives.
true. He has been this state for 2 days. We could just feed him a bunch of nonsense.
I mean, look at him. He'll probably believe you.
That's what I'm saying.
See?
I think he's already believing us now.
Well, thank you for your help, I suppose.
Yeah, not a problem.
See you around.
Hopefully
in the
not too soon.
Shadowfell.
Yeah, well, thanks. Yeah.
Enjoy your new dick.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. I was speaking the same time you were.
Oh, I said enjoy your new dick. Your new dick of cards.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I got you. Hey, if you guys find any other magical items that you feel would be dangerous to be out in the general populace, that's primarily the sort of thing Zaxar does as he travels around the world, finding these magical items to keep them out of people's hands that are incapable of, let's say, controlling their urges, or just are, for lack of a better word, stupid. If you find any of these such items, he generally, most of the time, will sometimes pay for those items. Alternatively, he's a pretty good guy to have owing you a favor. So I don't want to humble brag, but he knows gods.
Does he owe us a favor now?
Maybe.
Like many things is quite valuable.
I'll put in a good word. I mean, it's definitely a
appreciate
strike
it.
in your favor. If not more, but...
Well, good to know.
yeah,
It's good to have the favor of a wizard.
not just any wizard. Zaxar the Magnificent.
I'm told he's the wizard.
He's like what all wizards aspire to be, if they want to be a wizard.
What about clerics who aspire to be a wizard?
I think we might be a little dumb for that.
I don't feel smart enough to do those things.
Yeah, I'm a cleric. I don't want to be a wizard.
Yeah.
It was a hypothetical.
There's
It's
like
when
two
you-
types of
you
wizards,
think-
essentially. There's like
No, a hypothetical. It's a thought that you have that makes you really hyper.
Right.
I like it.
there's like 3 types of wizards, right? Like if you want to be a wizard, like there's 3 different types. There's the kind that like becomes a wizard, eventually grows old and dies. Right, that's one. Then there's the two different types that like don't want to die. Some of them become an undead creature called a lich or a demi-lich or something like that. And then there's the other, which is strictly only Zaxar. He found some sort of way to make himself immortal without becoming undead. I don't know how he did it. He made us afterwards, and he's never told us. But, so if you're a wizard, you can see he's pretty important to the whole wizards thing.
Well, Kato, which one are you? You gonna become a lich?
I think the big
Fair
guy
enough.
fell asleep. I don't think he's going to answer you.
Ah, yes. It has been a long morning.
All right,
Oh, is
well,
that aimed at me?
he said Kato, so yeah.
Sorry, I was zoned out.
Kato, what kind of wizard are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a lich? Or are you gonna be immortal, or just die of old age?
I'm not really sure yet.
Please go Lich. That would be fun. Okay, seriously, we're gonna get ready to leave. So unless there's anything else you need, please exit the tower in an orderly fashion.
All right, good. Pleasure doing business with you.
And you.
I will go to leave the tower.
I don't suppose the tower is going that direction, and I point down towards the city.
No, we just kind of poof, and then like poof. Yeah,
Pretty sure where they're going, they don't need roads.
that's true. Where we're going, we
Nice.
don't need roads.
Makes sense. You're a tower.
Yeah. The trick is traveling exactly at 88 miles per hour. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shall we continue heading to town then?
All right, so you guys
You are
make your way
one
out of
walk.
the tower. On your way
Making my
out,
way.
Tim rips a page out of his book and hands it to Cohen as you're leaving. He didn't deface this one, but the ogre's face is lopsided,
I'm proud of him.
right? So basically, you can put down in your inventory, I guess, a picture of Merrick single-handedly defeating an ogre with a lopsided face. You guys make your way outside where I'm assuming Van Varys shit rant still is.
Yeah.
Prepared shit right. God.
Next time
I'm
say
sorry,
your name out loud.
but I'm
just-
not sorry.
Um,
You shit yourself up for this one.
fine. Did you finish whatever you're doing in there?
Yeah, wonderfully nice fellow.
Pips. Hey. Oh, continue.
Are you guys going right now? As I'm hammering onto a sword with the flame.
Oh, I suppose so.
Wait, how are you doing that without a forge?
My smith tools, you see it all around.
You carry a forge with you where you go?
It's a little anvil.
Damn. I didn't know you were a beefcake.
We probably should head out soon. I feel like we've
All
been
right.
here a long time, but
Well,
we do have that one.
Ah,
Uh,
I'll hold his hand while we walk.
All right.
Come on,
all
buddy.
right. If you need to trade off, let me know.
Yeah. I'll get you in the next hour.
Okay, so as you guys are making your way, I have to move this over. As you kind of look back, you see that tower fold up into like fold in on itself into like little cubes and eventually disappear.
Hells yeah, brother.
Yeah. Are you going directly
Does it do anything
east,
weird with the
southeast, or
distortion?
directly south? Not really. It just like folds into itself before it eventually just disappears.
We haven't traveled, so we can do the diagonal, right?
Okay. Yep. You
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
It's always best.
Sure. Go ahead and make a encounter check for the day. D20 for whoever wants to.
I'm not feeling lucky.
I'm reloading right now, so someone else.
Yeah, my shit's all stuffed.
I'll
can't
do it.
move.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's one of those.
All right. Can I get a D8?
Ew.
A 2. And then a D4, please.
A 2.
Okay. As you guys are approaching, you see what appears to be 3 oddly shaped hills ahead of you, probably 200 feet away. As you're coming over the rise, and then you realize that 2 of them are moving ever so slightly. And you hear like a loud, not really loud, but like a bassy, thunderous, almost earthquake-like sound that like reverberates through your chest. You can just feel the bass of it. And as you get to about 80 feet away, you realize it's 2 ogres who are pointing and laughing, rolling on the ground at a 3rd ogre. The 3rd ogre is sitting on his ass, and he's got one of his boots off, the other one on, but he's trying to take it off. And anybody speak giant?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Appears to be crying and like trying to reach his boot, which he can't reach because he's fat and he can't quite reach his foot. And the other 2 are just laughing at him as you guys walk up.
Can anybody speak their language?
No.
Anybody know if these creatures are friendly, generally? Or are they like the eating people kind?
They look like the eating people kind.
Ah.
Based on their body language and reputation. I mean, I've
You want
never
to-
heard of something positive being called an ogre.
Then I would say we make like a tree and leave.
I mean, you've obviously never heard of an onion.
Oh.
Onions
Oh,
are like ogres.
the famous swamp
How so?
ogre
Like, they
that
smell,
overcame
or-
Lord Farquaad.
They're green and you shouldn't eat them.
What's wrong with
Are
green
you-
onions?
You shouldn't eat them when you're... Oh, right. I forgot about green onions. I had some tonight. They were delicious.
Ah, yes.
All right.
So do we go around them or we go through them?
For some reason, I'm feeling like cake right now.
Are ogres made of cake? Do you think they'll have cake?
Maybe that's why he's so fat.
Would it be good cake or ogre cake?
That's a great point. I don't want to eat ogre cake.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Is that like an innuendo?
Some of that ogre cake.
Only if you're not top.
You guys have some interesting conversations.
Yes, we're all mentally damaged.
Oh.
It's called philosophy.
We're all a little connected as well. We're always on the same wavelength, it seems.
All right.
All right.
Well, how about you, new party member? Do you want to go talk to the ogres or go around?
Party. No, I would just bypass them.
What about you, Ember?
But
I put more stock in your voice than this new fellow.
That's pretty bad for all the times he made you play two characters, huh?
All right, I think
There-
we're just
there
gonna
is a
go
re-
around him.
So going around, is that what he came to?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think
Are
so.
you just like walking around them and avoiding them, or are you being stealthy about it?
I don't think I'm capable of being stealthy.
Me
I say we
neither.
You can certainly
Casually
try.
go around.
Yeah, they seem
'Cause
preoccupied.
I think it won't break my heart if we pick a fight.
Yeah, agreed.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys go walking around, one of the ogres like notices you and like reaches over and like with his like finger like nudges you guys as you walk by and like points at the other ogre and just continues laughing, which makes the ogre on his back that's crying cry even harder.
I'm just
I give
gonna
him a
very,
thumbs up.
I'm gonna very quietly be like, follow my lead. Keep walking.
Keep laughing.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
nod.
Laugh
Ember,
at this guy
laugh.
and move on. All right. You continue on. The day eventually feeds to night, and it starts to get late out. What do you you want to make a push for the Garriott before maybe before morning? Kind of push through the night, or do you want to rest?
I don't think we're in a hurry.
No, not really.
Plus,
For us.
I mean, we want to get to the city while the city is alive and well, and
We're not
not in the
off schedule.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, should we try to hide the gems better, or just put them all in? I got mine in like a sack. I just put them in your bag of holding. If you don't mind.
You can also just put them in my chest cavity.
Yeah, I mean, we could put him in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
don't
put
want
the bag of holding in your chest cavity.
to.
Could be
I
a
like
bag of
it.
holding.
I
For
like the way you
scale,
think.
I don't know how large a gemstone worth 1,000 gold pieces would be. Would they all fit in a tiny pouch, or is like each gem
25
point?
gems.
Well, yeah, but like, how big is the gem? Because a
Yeah,
gemstone
that's
you
a
put
good
in a
question.
ring is like this big.
Are they like big raw gems or tiny, like really good gems? Or
I think
Yeah,
it depends on the economy.
Well, also
so what
the
is
price
the
of the
economy
gem
like in range? Eh?
nowadays is dependent
Average.
on the cut of the gem.
Yes.
Having had within the last year spent money on a diamond, it's about not just the size.
Would you say it's about the cut, the clarity, the carat, and the quality?
There you go.
Oh, you failed. You went to the queue.
I know. I forgot what it was. Forgot the last C.
That's why I buy blood diamonds. Much cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just wipe the blood off. Easy.
Exactly. Problem
Mhm.
solved.
You
That
don't
was it.
tell anyone it's a blood
For
diamond.
the stream viewers, that was a joke. Don't support fucking slavery. Yeah, you guys resting for the night? You finding a place to stop and rest, or are you?
I think we're gonna find a place.
All right,
So the
all
Ember
right.
isn't like that when we get into town.
What kind of situation are we looking for? Are we looking for a forest? We looking for a cave? We looking for a little hovel? Take some sticks, lean them up against a branch, make yourself a lean-to. Like, what are you looking for? What are you on the lookout for? What are you feeling?
How about
Well,
a cave?
I was gonna
It
say
worked
a
out last time.
cave worked out last time. We're on the same wavelength. I like
right.
this.
Anybody who wants to be on the lookout for a cave, let me know. Give me a survival check by rolling, please. All right. Let me consult a chart.
Are we all looking for caves?
Yeah, who can find the best cave?
Okay,
Sure.
I have bad news. There are no caves in this geographical region.
Ah,
Are there any hollows?
There are some.
What? I don't like that
That was
devious smile.
ominous.
Yeah, I don't like that smile.
I mean, if it's the closest to a cave,
Yeah, I mean that's what we're looking
good
for.
enough for hobbits. It's good enough for us.
Don't smile. Just give it to us. See what happens.
Okay.
Let us
Do it.
roll for
You walk
something,
into a
then.
lich's lair. I mean,
No.
Hollow.
A beautiful hollow.
A hollow would be like a hole left by a purple worm.
Exactly. That sounds perfect.
Very cozy.
What creatures could possibly be in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, purple worms aren't around Gary yet. We're good.
Blue worms.
No worms.
They're
of any
distant
kind.
cousins.
Yeah, and you can't forget the undead black worms.
Oh yes.
Okay. There has been no recent subterranean activity. Oh, you guys didn't roll a d20 yesterday. I need that right away, please. 12. Okay, 1 sec.
You said right away.
That was very fast.
That's why I got macros, my dude.
Okay. Yes, there has been no subterranean activity recently. So you don't find any hollows. You do find a previously used campsite. Or what appears to be a very large hollowed out tree.
That's pretty cool.
The tree
sounds
has
pretty cool.
fallen, so it's laying on its side, but
Perfect.
even standing straight up, you can stand on the inside and not touch your head to the ceiling. Like it's a
Tree.
8-foot
Nice.
wide tree that's been felled, and then hollowed out.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yep.
Pretty-
That's got to be it, right?
Cool. You do that. Okay. I didn't make a camp for a hollowed out tree, so I will have one for next session. I am sorry.
Take one of your woods maps and just draw a rectangle on it. We'll all be thrilled.
There you go. Okay.
True.
Yeah, I'll
It
do
doesn't take much to excite us.
that. Apparently. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh.
Perfect.
There you go. There's your fallen tree.
I'm gonna draw the entrance though,
I'll just
just in case of combat reasons.
sure. It's both the ends. So one could say there and there.
Now I'm immersed.
There you go. Now it kind of looks like a toilet paper roll, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see. I need a random d20 for absolutely no reason.
Wait, is this roll 20 while we're sleeping? Or we haven't done watch yet or anything?
You haven't set your watch yet. I'm just trying to determine if there's going to be a night encounter before you guys set up your watch.
Did you take what Taylor did?
Yeah, that was for the daily event for yesterday.
Cool.
Or the possible daily event. So I just need a d20 for the evening encounter check. A 1. Okay. Could you please roll me a D1000?
999.
Gee.
What?
What is that? Real good or real bad?
Yes.
He's still scrolling.
A
right.
meteor hit you. Everyone reroll new characters.
It's not quite
It's a good
that bad.
run.
Not quite that bad. Good.
Not quite that bad. It does change what was gonna happen, but no, it's fine. So, as you guys all get into your, your hidey hole aplenty, I need a watch for the night. Watch order.
We decided mine was passive perception, right? If I'm low power mode.
No.
We still watch.
I thought you couldn't be surprised, but you couldn't warn anybody else from being surprised.
Correct.
Hmm.
You're basically like completely passive. You're just like, hey, look at all this shit that's happening. Somebody's robbing us. I should probably boot back up.
I have to do that anyway because I don't sleep.
We're treating it like Fey trance.
Okay.
Yeah. So while you're aware, you can't really.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'm just awake
My
all
knight
night.
and I can take the last 2 watches. I only need 4 hours.
Like exhaustion? Taylor?
No, I mean like,
You said awake all
'cause-
night.
yeah, like the way it's worded in rules as written is it's like you power down, but you are awake and can see, but you just can't interact.
Yeah. So you can't be surprised, but you take a
Yeah,
while
yeah.
to like boot back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different from awake all night. Awake all night means you're not going to sleep, which means exhaustion.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. No, never mind then, not that.
Specificity. It's important.
Busy.
I don't need to be with. I don't need to be with you guys. I'll be out here. You guys can be in the tree.
Okay. If we hear screaming, we'll come out and save you, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
What?
don't worry about me.
Ben, buddy, what? Why?
I have a particular set of skills that'll keep me alive. Don't worry. I'm fine out here.
Yeah, like burning your face.
I love that you ran to the end of the log to do that.
I appreciated it.
I mean, guys, I don't really want to leave him out there all night.
I'll be fine. I could hear you.
That's
Look, he says he'll
maybe
be
a
fine.
whispering.
And it could be like an advanced warning. If we hear crunching of bones, then we know to be ready for a fight.
We're
That's
also
true.
strangers to him. You know, sleeping in a log, that's like a second day thing.
That is true.
Yeah, you're right.
Cohen.
Sleeping next to Gran is kind of an experience.
Cohen, as you go to step back in, you kind of
Bless
glance over where Ven was
Thank you.
saying, hey, everything's all good. And you see a magical tiny hut just sprout out of the ground.
I'm gonna see that and just be like, yeah. I'm just gonna check on him real quick, guys. I'm just gonna go over here and hang out.
It doesn't let you in.
Oh, is there like a door?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. You have to be on the inside when it forms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
It's just a dome, basically.
I'm just
in the
gonna
shape
kind
of
of
a
like
hut.
poke it. Well, all right.
I picture Ven's on the inside just like, hello.
Except, unfortunately, it's opaque and you can't see inside.
Yeah. But he's inside
Well-
looking at you.
He'll be fine.
Well, good to hear.
Yep.
All right. Kato, are you hanging outside with the dragon, or are you guys inside the log?
I'll go inside the log.
Okay. Okay, so first up is going to be Ebby. And unless anybody else is going to put a watch order in, we'll just go to him and see who he wakes up, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Everybody goes to sleep. Ebby, give me a perception check.
Cool. I'm gonna pray over top of everybody. I'm gonna wave my sensor back and forth.
Okay.
What was that check? Perception?
Yes, please.
Jay, can I retrace something actually?
Sure.
Could I have done something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll open up my PMs. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Cool. Okay, Ebby. Throughout your watch, you hear the sounds of the wildlife kind of dying down as things go to sleep. It's a very chill, calm night. Small gust of wind here or there, but it's a pretty peaceful night. Yeah, nothing goes amiss. Or at least not that you notice, but if something did, you didn't notice it, I mean. Who do you wake up?
Hey, Cohen, were you gonna take a watch? I don't remember.
What? Yeah, definitely can.
Cool. Can I have your spot? Because it's already warm.
I just farted.
Ah, you ruined it. This is why nobody wants to hang out with us.
I mean, it's mostly my arm. I'm gonna get up and.
Crop dust the rest of the party.
Yup. Alright, I'm gonna. Does it matter which way we sit on for watch?
Nah.
Okay. I'm hanging out.
Okay, hold on one sec. I have to check permissions on a token.
And let me know when you want perception, right? I'm assuming. Eventually.
It says you're the owner. Brian says you're the owner.
Yeah, I know. I shrugged at you.
Oh. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Moving on. What was your question, Bob?
You want perception? I'm assuming.
Oh, yes, please.
11.
Alright. Your watch... let's see, what else? Okay. So your watch, again, it's the peaceful sounds of the night, the odd, noise coming from your party members as they, roll over in their sleep or pass gas or whatever, as they're just kind of doing what they do. Can I get an intelligence saving throw, please?
Sure.
Okay. And so as you're kind of
Solid.
keeping watch and you're looking out over your party, and then you look outside again, you're listening. You hear the sounds of snapping twigs,
Which direction?
like all around you.
All
at
fuck.
once.
Question
Yeah.
before anything moves forward. Would my passive perception of 18 pick this up?
No.
Okay.
The snapping twigs is coming from all around you.
Okay.
And coming closer.
I go
5 feet at a
in
time.
turn-based mode. I'm already in turn. I already clicked it, dude. like as soon as I heard it, it was clicked.
Unfortunately, won't apply because Cohen fell asleep.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So every couple of
If-
seconds.
If I would have heard that, then I'm acting out the dream. I would have
Yeah.
tried to wake somebody up.
Sure. Yeah. Who do you
So
run
I
over
would have
to?
gone to like Kato probably.
Sure.
He's the closest person.
Yeah. So you run over to Kato and you start trying to shake him, and he's just ragdoll, completely limp.
And I would have went on to the next one. I would have looked at the dragon and been like, ugh. Went to the
You go one at a time, kind of pushing everybody. You try Ember as well?
Okay, get all the way to here. Ember.
You try him too? Okay. As you shake him, his eyes snap open, and they're pure milky white.
Ember, can you hear me?
Nagthelios.
Does that sound like the same voice that I heard when she hit stage 3?
Yup.
Like, and it's the same.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Fuck. I forget, like, exactly what all it meant. I'd have to go back. But, okay. I'm probably gonna fall back and be kind of startled and back away for a second. And
Sure.
do I still hear stuff around me?
Oh, yeah. The sticks and twigs and stuff are snapping as whatever is completely surrounding you guys comes closer and closer and closer, like 5 feet at a time. You can hear the sticks and twigs and stuff. As
Divine sense, then?
yeah, you unfortunately, because you're inside of a tree, you have full cover.
Ooh.
Except for anything that's directly outside the open ends, which
Okay.
you pick up.
I would
3
probably
undead from
realize
both
that
sides.
as I like note, because I know where they are, right?
As long as they're not
I
in
know
full
the
cover.
location.
Yeah.
So then I would notice that I'm only sensing like front
Yeah.
back, and then at that point I draw everything and I walk out, and I'm gonna have to fight things. I think.
So as soon as you step out there, you hear the sound. Does anybody else hear it, Ven? Or just you?
That's me.
Okay, cool. In the dream, you step outside of the tree and you look around and you see undead skeletons completely surrounding the party, marching forward, and a figure steps behind you and puts his hand on your shoulder. And you see it's Ember. He looks at you. And he says, "The master calls, and we return." And he steps past you.
Like he's walking away.
Yeah. He gets about 10 feet away from you, and you can see the ever so faintly shimmering, almost like moonbeams, attached to his arms, his legs, and his head, going straight up.
I'm gonna try to. I mean, I would probably
Yeah.
try to fucking grab his legs.
All right. Well, I mean, he's still in front of you. It's like these moonbeams
Yeah.
are attached to his arms and legs.
Once I would probably sit there in awe until he like started getting lifted, and then I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
He's not getting lifted.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
I'm basically trying to illustrate like he's being puppeted.
Mm-hmm.
Those strings
Okay.
are the moonbeams.
Gotcha.
basically. So he looks like a puppet on a string walking away.
Walking away.
As you
Gotcha.
see these moonbeams kind of moving with him. It's a very surreal
Mm.
experience. And as he steps past and he gets, about that far away, you notice all of the skeletons closing closer and closer. And as Ember walks past two skeletons, they kind of, like, he's walking this way and the two, like, step out and let him pass and then kind of merge as he continues to walk past.
Okay. Are the skeletons walking towards me now, or did they turn around and follow him?
No, they're completely surrounding the stump.
Okay. And everybody out there looked asleep inside.
Yep.
Oops, I'm not moving. I'm gonna go this way. How's Buddy and Bubble doing?
You just see an opaque bubble. You can't really tell.
Oh, that's right. I can't
see
even
into
see
it.
inside, huh? I can't see can I see colors like of him standing or like laying, or is it just?
Nope. It's
Okay.
complete blackness to you.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna have to get ready to fight then, because I don't think my character would really know what else to do, so they'd
Right.
probably just stand and get ready to fight.
Fair enough.
I'd probably back up into this though, and use
Sure.
their bodies as a as cover.
As you're walking back in, you do see 4 humanoid figures that are completely surrounding the area. Again, this is all in your dream.
I don't know. It's a tr-
Well, correct. You don't. And let's see.
Shit. Each one has 4 or something, or more. Oh man.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Yeah, dude. Fucking what, like level 8 or 9 necromancers then?
Okay, cool. Yes, that's the correct amount. As you re-entering the stump, you notice the skeletons all enclosing closer and closer. You see the 4 figures kind of at the back seem to be ushering them as Ember steps through these skeletons and continues to walk away, puppeted by some mysterious entity. And yeah, you find yourself back in the log. What do you do?
I'm just gonna get ready to fight.
Okay.
Just have weapons drawn.
Yep. Okay.
And I do have Sentinel, so I'm just gonna use that as standing ground, basically. Whack 'em as they come.
Give me another intelligence saving throw. And this will determine if you snap awake.
10.
10.
Probably not.
Okay, DC was 10. I was lucky.
Oh, okay.
So as you pull out your blades and you get ready to fight, everything around you just kind of like shifts and shimmers and shakes for a second, and you find yourself kind of like nodding. You know that feeling when you're like sitting there and you're like watching Twitch or whatever, and you're like nodding off,
Sure.
and you do that. Huh. You do one of those things, and you just look out the end of the log, and you see the skeleton still.
Wait, I still see them?
But now you're awake.
Fuck! Okay, now I'm gonna yell, and I'm gonna say,
Okay.
everybody wake the fuck up!
What?
Skeletons!
Beep
And
boop, beep boop.
that's where we roll initiative. Hold on a second. So all of these.
Dude, it's been my watch every single time because I fucking fall asleep every single time.
Maybe
So-
you should stop being on watch.
I
I
rolled.
get woken up for it!
So
I'm not just gonna say no.
I will send this to you guys so you guys can see it.
Oh, that's a lot of.
When he
interesting
rolled
info.
to figure out the encounter and the D1000, I rolled to determine the night encounter is going to happen on whose watch. It was watch number 2. So, sorry, bud.
This is funny because now it's like actually becoming a thing for the character,
Right?
which it's like that's what I like about this, where it becomes a shtick. This guy always falls asleep.
This is going to be a long fucking encounter.
Well,
Probably start
that's
it
what you
next time
think.
then. Oh,
I mean, there's 24 creatures that you guys are fighting against here. There are
Not for long.
4 of the summoners and 20 skeletons.
Oh,
Plus
yeah, they
Ember.
won't last very long.
are we shattering?
I'm a cleric. We have
Or
3
something?
clerics.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
turn
right.
There's a lot of turn undead
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
That's true.
Holy fucking initiative tracking. Holy shit.
That's a long ass initiative.
Okay. The initiative's so long it has a scroll bar. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. The beginning of combat. I need to check something on a character sheet. Okay. As his action, Ember lights a torch and tosses it. And let's see. Strength.
Can I get a free action of just saying, it's not him, he's being puppeted?
Yeah.
Okay.
The torch doesn't make it all the way to the end. It does land near this tree, though, and starts flickering and guttering as it's sitting basically in the roots and foliage area. And then he moves 30, that far, and that's the end of his turn. The skeleton named Change, we must bring about the changes the gods are constantly working for in the world, will go
Classic skeleton name.
25, 30.
We're inside of a tree, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
It walks over and it's going to attack the tree.
That was my favorite tree.
It does some damage to the tree. Okay, yeah, it actually breaks open a part of the tree.
I was gonna say, it's probably gonna be able to break it open eventually, huh?
Yep.
Shit.
So this part here is kind of broken in. So now that like 5-foot section can be broken. I don't want to redraw it. Yeah, I'm not gonna. But I will just do one of these actually.
There.
Freehand tool. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. Unfortunately, that was it for that. Well, fortunately for you guys, that was it for that skeleton's turn. We go to tradition. The ancient traditions of worship and sacrifice must be preserved and upheld. It's a lawful skeleton.
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, man, that's the names. 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll walk over here. It will attack the tree. That hits. All of this so destroys a portion of the tree. Thank you. And then we go to Kato.
So can I see this thing?
Oh, you can.
Like-
Yeah, it slashed at the tree and like broke open the side of the tree where you were sitting.
Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny, exactly. Only with a short sword, not an axe. But you know what they say: all work and no play makes the skeleton a sad boy.
Make skeleton a tradition.
Yeah.
And how much of an angle can I see outside of this thing? How big's the hole, basically?
I'll say enough that you can squeeze through without punishing your movement, so you can probably see everything from like... I'll say there to... like there? Everything in that radius.
Okay.
You'd have to like lean out and look elsewhere to do more, but I mean, you theoretically could do that without movement. So I mean, yeah.
All right. Bonus action. Yes, the Shadow Blade.
Of course you do.
The classic.
The classic.
I mean, it's a classic for a reason.
It's a classic pickle.
And hey, we're in dim light or darkness, right?
Oh yeah, it's dim.
Sweet.
I mean, it's the
Oh, damn.
moonlight, but it's, you know.
Nice. Yeah, but the skeleton in front of me.
Sure. That is a
27 to hit, 16 damage.
checking its armor class. It's enough to kill it. Yeah, it dies.
Yay. Yeah, that was bonus action and action. I will step over here
Okay.
and tell Vers to breathe on something when it gets a chance.
Okay.
Hopefully multiple targets.
All right. We go to Skeleton Faith. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Oh, that's a stripper name.
30. He will go to there. As soon as he does, then inside your tiny hut, you hear an alarm bell going off. As somebody has entered or exited the tree.
You would.
He is going to attack with his short bow, aiming down at you guys. There's either Gran or Cohen. I'll roll a d2 to see who it's going to be.
Wait, me, bitch!
It's going to be Cohen. Armor class, please.
18, please hit me.
Okay, it hits.
Thank you.
You take 3 points of damage, reduced to 1 to you, Ebby,
I forgot about
Merrick, and Gran.
How much?
1 to
One.
each of you.
One.
One. Perfect.
Excellent.
By the way, if we're all asleep, are we prone?
Yeah, but when
I
he
did
woke
yell.
up, he immediately yelled. That's why you
Yeah.
guys don't get surprised.
I'm
Also, it was
never
implied
prone.
You stood up. True.
I just stand there.
We go to Skeleton
Menacingly.
Power.
Always erect.
5,
Yeah, buddy.
10, 15,
Gotta see a doctor
20,
about that. It's been more than 4 hours.
30.
4 years.
He walks
3
over
years.
there. Another alarm goes off. Roll 1d2. This one's going to be at Gran. Armor class, please.
Sorry, mine? You know
You know what? Tell me later. This is a crit.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect.
You take 10 points of piercing, so that's going to be reduced to 2 for you, Merrick, Abby, and Cohen.
It's 15
Okay. Good to know.
for future reference.
Yep. 10-4.
15.
We go skeleton change.
10-5.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Clumping up pretty good for you guys. Short bow, Gran or Cohen. It's going to be Cohen.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
That'll also hit, dealing 7, so that gets reduced to 1 to each of you.
Ow.
Ebby, Gran, Merrick, and Cohen, 1 point of damage more. So that's 4 now total.
I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke that guy.
Okay. Deck save.
Well, actually, he's so stacked. No, I'm not going to. I lied.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All good. On initiative 20, beating tiebreakers. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god, that was all above 20. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that was 22 and 21 was just those.
What the fuck?
Dude, there's 33 people in this encounter,
Yeah,
including you
insane.
guys.
I'm just waiting for my turn so I can go smoke weed. It's legal here. It's fine, Twitch. I'm from Canada.
He's lying. Reported.
Okay, at 12.
My vape broke. I can't just vape here anymore.
It's sad.
Okay,
I'll DM it.
Did your cat break it?
No.
this is gonna be
Did I swallow it?
awful. I really don't want this to happen, but it has to
Do it.
happen because it was a 12. Everybody has to make a deck save, including the skeletons.
Beautiful.
Everybody,
Everybody.
what's happening?
An
There's some
earthquake.
extras.
Log coming in.
It's an earthquake.
Come on, you're not level 6 yet, are you?
No, I'm not. I didn't get any XP cards.
I'm gonna let you guys do your thing before I roll the 24 monsters that have got to roll, so just go ahead and do that.
I got a
1,
5.
2, 3.
I'm sorry, another
Give me a
24
bit.
monsters?
20
he's
skeletons.
rolling
Yes,
Yeah,
20
sorry,
more
sorry,
skeletons
sorry,
appear.
I got it.
Okay. So
That's why the earthquake is caused by the 24 more monsters.
Yeah, we're just
yeah,
sitting on a
there's
graveyard.
24 more fucking ogres.
24 giant purple worms.
Yeah. Oh man. No, this is just a environmental effect, earthquake. Okay, so DC was 15. So everybody that rolled 15 or higher, you're good. If you rolled under, you're prone.
Sick.
I'm prone. No.
Incoming deck saving throws. Oh my
The
god,
Americans
this is
are
gonna
holding
be
each other.
awful.
We're so sturdy.
So it's a +2. Okay. So how do I mass roll, Brian?
Well, if you know
You're
you
muted,
should be able to
Brian.
just do /R XD20.
Helps if I was actually not muted when I was telling you that. But yes, basically what he said.
/R space XD20.
Yeah.
Where X is the number of skeletons.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. So
So
that'd be
24 D20.
23 D20.
Oh,
Got it.
sorry.
Because I already did one.
How do you... I was going to say I could make it a little bit easier for you.
No,
But
all good. Okay, so starting at the top. This one succeeds. This one is prone. I need a fucking better way to do the prone. That one. Next one succeeds. Next one succeeds. This one is prone. This one is prone. This one is prone.
you could also have done something like that.
This one is prone.
Oh, that's fancy.
This one is prone. 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 Oh, you know what'd be easier? Click this guy, and then this guy, this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's those two. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. All. What? I literally have to do them one by one. This is fucking
unfortunately.
obnoxious.
There's mods for mass effects, but Foundry doesn't handle it very well by itself.
Pips, quit playing with my jeans. Sorry, boys. I told you I didn't want to do this. That one and that one. So we had 5 enemies that are not prone. Woo! Cool. Everything else is prone. We're good to go. That was it for the environmental effects. We go to skeleton change, which is this one. Will spend half of his movement to stand back up. And then move 5, 10, 15. Gran and Cohen again.
Do it,
It's Cohen.
motherfucker. Actually, wait, no, you want to get hit.
Doesn't even matter after the one time.
Misses.
The round's been going for this once.
5 minutes.
Well,
Dragon's
Owen
turn.
is on prone and
That's
disadvantage
true.
attack.
So disadvantage with range. But
Yeah. I didn't even roll that with disadvantage. Hold on. It might be a natural failure. Nope.
did it missed though?
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
it
we were
missed.
like- okay.
Yeah, it was a 13 and 14.
Wait.
Dragon's turn.
What is this dragon, by the way?
It's a dragon.
This is-
His
Knight.
knight.
Oh, it's your knight. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Because the knight takes the
Yeah.
race of your race.
Don't just give it to him, Jeff.
Oh, I see.
Well, I mean, that's what it literally says. Sorry. It was a calculated risk. So, Brian, your dragon's turn.
Yeah, I still can't control it. So
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to delete it.
Bye.
Rest
probably
in peace, Raen.
because you've got it set as a hostile, which
There you go.
means
Cool.
Still not
hey,
good?
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that worked.
Cool.
Is there enough room for him to spread his wings in here?
It's a wormling, so yeah.
We. Alright. Get up. Come to right here. And probably more like that.
Mm-hmm.
And just strafe those two.
Okay. With breath?
Yes.
Which one? Fire breath or weakening? That'll work. So dex saves. Dex saving throw, normal. And then
Really? I didn't
dex
write
saving throw,
what the damage?
normal. No, you have to click damage. They both fail. They both take 24 points of fire damage. And both die.
And that was his turn. Oh. It finally actually dropped the thing. There you go.
You skipped me.
No, you got moved because the dragon got moved out of combat and put back in. And I haven't rolled its initiative yet.
Oh, sorry. The initiative was starting to jump down the list there.
I was deleting the dead dragons and stuff, or dead stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm still in the process of updating it. So this is back to a 20. Let's go 0.1. Cool. So after that dragon was skeleton strong. Nope, that one's already had its turn. Ebby, your turn. Bells are going off like crazy for you, Vin. Turn undead. Every creature that can hear you within 30 feet. Cool. So wisdom throws for all of them. So let me just double check how many that is. That's 2.
I'm seeing more than 2. That 30-foot doesn't look accurate.
I don't know, I measured it out
It's-
from the center of you.
Oh, weird. When I have the individual measurement... Oh, maybe I got the wrong thing out. Oh, well.
That's fine, I'll give you the other 2.
It's like
No,
when it does a
one.
diagonal, kind of is weird. It's just this
Yeah.
one, because this one is another 5.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you the 2 at the
Thanks,
top and then the
Scott.
1 at the bottom. That's fine.
Yeah.
So it's
That's not a skeleton.
that's not. I'm saying this one.
I know. Somebody else was highlighting it.
Wisdom saving throw, normal. Wisdom saving throw, normal. Wisdom saving throw, normal. What's your DC, please?
I think it's 16.
All right,
Yeah,
all 3
by
fail.
default it's 16.
Turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. If it can't move, so its action can only use dash. Okay. So I will give it the nuclear. Cool. They all have
Bonus
radiation
action.
now.
I'm going to need a spiritual weapon.
God damn it. Okay. Get me a token later, and I'll get you a thingy. For now, you
By
get
the
a
way-
black bob.
Question.
What do you want? It?
Sweet.
Abby, you're level 5.
Yes, I am.
Are these
Ooh.
CRs 1/2 or lower?
Yes, they are.
They're
They're
dead.
instantly destroyed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, destroying it.
Boom.
Sweet. Thank you for pointing that out.
No problem.
Well, that's fun.
Forgot I had that.
Done. Cool. Easy. I like that. And then you get the spiritual weapon next to the caster dude.
Yes, I rolled for it. It's above Destroy Undead.
That's right. Is a 23. A 23 is going to hit, dealing 12 points of force damage.
What is this?
With a thud, the big black ball of fuck you smashes into that guy and hurts him quite a bit.
Sweet. I like that. I'll
That
take
your
that
turn?
as my familiar. Yeah, that's me.
A big wrecking ball.
Came in like a
It's a-
wrecking ball.
It's a giant sensor, and I can have a little metal Miley Cyrus on it.
Fuck yes. Can we modify it to be a little tiny Gren? Gran?
Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I appreciate
It'll,
it.
it'll,
This
it'll
guy
be alright.
can
It's
only
them metallurgical
see
arts.
verse,
We do have a
short
smith
bow.
now.
Mhm.
These are the important things we could be making.
Armor
Weapons?
class
No,
on
no,
the
no.
dragon is 17, so that misses. We go to the other skeleton named Tradition. We'll stand up. 5, 10, 15. Is that outside the range? Nope. Another attack. That will actually hit. Dragon takes 8 points of piercing.
Okay.
Gran, your turn.
Okay. How sturdy does the log look?
Not.
So you're saying I could probably Kool-Aid Man through it?
The skeletons have been so far.
Cool.
It would require an attack action, though.
Oh.
The ones that are white are weak.
Or broken, yeah.
Yeah.
What's my movement?
They have an AC and they have a hit point, but...
Am I allowed to move through enemies and it's just difficult terrain, or...
Yes, but most of them are prone.
So, like... Oh, that's a good point. I was going to say I was going to run at them and, like, Kool-Aid Man myself through them to try to get, like, here. But I'll just, like, kind of step over them to go... 30,
By the way, we're gonna complete the first round and then finish the camp, or the combat next turn.
25.
Next
So
week.
you can
Another
do
12, 15 minutes. So
I mean,
are
who
you-
knows? By the end of the first round, you guys might have all fucking killed them.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I'm
we might want-
casting Turn Undead,
He's gonna get.
and that's all of these.
If only
Oh, that one too.
only if they can
And this
see
guy?
or hear you. Those ones.
Yeah, you're
can't
gonna need to
see
step out to here. If you
You
Oh,
want
gotta
yeah.
step
Look at-
outside.
I can't step
Hear
up
you
to there.
within 30, right?
I will. You know what I'll do instead? I will take a step onto this dude then,
Okay.
because he's prone, right?
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
he's,
standing over
he's
him.
just inside the log. The log goes to here. Like here, I'll show you. See?
Okay.
And you guys are all on those squares.
Well, it's like I said, it's C or here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll get to here and cast it.
Alright. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jay is never
9.
bringing undead against us again.
All of
Oh, I
these.
absolutely
Yeah,
will
let's
be.
Ever.
I will
Slightly higher
absolutely will
CR.
be.
Yeah, they'll be like
just be
a half
3/4
above.
of a
Yeah, I was gonna
CR.
say
Oh, what a
just above.
No. You'll be facing a lot of undead. Don't worry about it.
Multi-kill.
You just gotta remember, like, weak undead are weak for a reason. There are such things as strong undead. That is a
No,
thing.
it couldn't be. Never heard of him.
Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Who, me? Nah, couldn't be. I guess that's my turn, yeah. That's an action, right? Is that channel divinity?
Yes.
Yep.
Boom. I ask this every single time. We have bonus channel divinities. What is the calculation again?
We have 2 extra ones that can only be used for the divine shots.
Okay. So we technically have 4 in total.
You should write this down in a notepad document
I
or something so that you don't have to ask
Yeah.
this every week.
But I want to. It engages other people in conversation, Jay.
How many channel divinities do we have now?
It's based off of wisdom, isn't it?
At level 5, you have 1. Level 6, you
Yeah.
have
Their
2.
class is slightly different.
Yeah, I'm at
So
level
you're
2.
level 6, right?
So I have
Yeah,
2
so you have
regular,
2 regular
ones.
and then 2 divine shot on.
I thought it was based off... Oh, no, that's just the gun bonus now. I need to edit my gun bonus because
Oh, yeah.
my wisdom is so high now. Yeah. Dex is 0, so it should be...
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So we move the initiative all the way back up to Ven.
I can actually do this because I had to look it up. I'll take out my bow and just shoot her
Okay.
in the thing.
Yep. I understand. Make your attack roll. Oh, you already did. Nope, that's me.
Nope.
That's tradition. Attack with diligence. 14 will hit. Roll damage. 13 points of piercing. Woo!
Then the second attack.
Still on the...
Yeah, if she's still alive, or he, or it.
it is. Yep. For 11. She dies. Which... Kills that one. And that one. And that one. Cool.
That's my turn.
Yes, it is. So next we go to skeleton named Faith. It will take half of its movement to stand up, and then go 5, 10, 15. It will make a bow attack against Kato. Armor class, please.
19.
Okay, that'll hit. Unless you're doing something.
I don't wonder now if you're seeing me, but okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought there was a white thing there. Never mind. It's against the dragon. 20 still hits the dragon. 6 points of
Yeah, it
piercing
does.
damage. Sorry. For some reason, I
fine.
thought your health bar was a white line on the... Yeah, okay. It's late. I'm tired. Cohen, your turn.
Unmuted.
You
Okay.
were.
Let's see. These are all dead.
Yup.
Cool. I can go there.
Yup.
Is it difficult, even though he's dead and on the ground?
Well, Gran's standing there, so it would be difficult for you because Gran's there.
Oh, Green is.
Oh, I'm
standing
grandstanding. I'll see myself out. I'm so sorry.
there. Grand. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna.
You can
Do
go through
nothing.
the hole in the wall here.
I can walk through that.
Oh, yeah.
Is that difficult?
Nope.
Okay. So I guess 5.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sure.
Pretty much it. I'm just going to glare at that one and hit it with my normal shield channel divinity thing.
Okay.
Not the charge.
All right.
So that's just, I think, my proficiency.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
Okay. Radiant
Yes.
does not have a vulnerability to Radiant. Okay, we're good.
I can't move, so that's okay.
Yeah. All right. Then we go to Aspiration. Aspiration will stand up.
Aspire
And then
really.
we'll cast a spell.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I just have to check the radius on this. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Everybody in that blob makes a dex save, please.
Woo!
Oh, very nice.
Hey, natural 20. Good job.
Yo. Twice.
Second
That
one
is-
doesn't mean anything.
That's the nattiest of nat 20s.
So you're going to take half the damage on it as a successful one. Okay.
Fuck.
Roll 8d6. So the fireball explodes. Okay.
Archery.
Shit, we have to do this one at a time because you both are linked. So Cohen, 35 divided by 4. 35 divided by 4 is 8.75. So 8 points of damage to the 4 of you that are linked.
Okay.
Ow.
Doing that now. Done.
And then 35 divided by 2 because of half, so 17. 17 divided by 4 reduced even further, so another 4 to each of you.
That's bullshit. I got fireballed and I'm not in the radius.
Hey,
Curses
I
are
offered
wild,
to try
man.
to dispel it. Or remove curse, rather.
Curses are wild, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's it for Aspiration. We go to Merrick.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So if I'm here. Perfect. I will bonus action. Faye, step teleport over here. Poof
Okay.
cloud. And then I will pull out a very large powder charge, stuff it in my gun, and cast lightning bolts on the two casters here.
Hold on one sec.
What a boy. I was also thinking about lightning bolting out of here. But I was like, nah. I can just hit all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, destroying that's pretty sick.
So since we did damage like multiplicatively, does that mean healing is as well if I use like mass healing word?
What do you mean multiplicatively?
Like each
Like
person.
multiple targets.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, like,
multiplicatively.
That
You
kind of
guys
just
have a
turns it into a
shared
regular
health
heal.
pool.
Yeah.
There's
you
no
could technically
multiplying
lose.
anything.
Yeah, because it's rounded down. It might be bad.
You could lose healing.
Which version of
Yeah.
Shatter Kai are you?
The new one.
MTF?
That's not actually a spell.
Are you sure? That's what I'm
MPMM.
checking. MPMM. Okay.
Sure?
No, those are monsters.
Yeah, Blessing of the Raven Queen. It's not an actual Misty Step spell.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, because it says magically teleport, and I was like, okay, cool. So, yeah, doesn't count as a spell. You're good. You cast Lightning Bolt, the Dex save, or what is it, Con?
Holy
save.
shit.
Dex save.
That
Dex
bonus is
saving
amazing.
Throw, Dex
Yeah, that's it.
saving throw. They are both going to fail. So 30 points of damage
30
on both.
lightning damage.
That kills that one. Aspiration dies.
Excellent.
And that kills this one. Who's that? That is Tradition. Tradition has died.
Rest in peace, tradition.
We hardly knew you.
Welcome to the modern age, motherfucker.
And I end my turn.
Okay. We go to Skeleton Faith, who will take half of their movement to stand up. And then move. 5, 10, 15. Well, it'll get to that far.
So close.
Wave its short sword menacingly. Realize it can't reach you. Drop it. Pull out a short bow and shoot you.
Damn it.
It can see 3 people, so it's going to roll for 3 people. Gran's 1, Cone's 2, Merrick's 3. It is 1. Gran.
Let's go.
It misses.
That's right, motherfucker.
Very.
I'm terrified.
The knight. Very.
Oh, my knight. He will. I guess run out here. Let's see. Yeah, he'll pull out his crossbow apparently.
Mm-hmm.
10 to hit.
10 will miss.
Shit. He's a 4th level fighter, right? Does he have action surge?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll action surge. Try again.
All right.
Fire.
13 will just barely hit.
Hey, he's useful. 9 piercing.
9
Yes,
piercing.
Shit dex.
He has almost killed that Faith skeleton, but the skeleton still lives.
He ends his turn.
Okay.
You gotta
Uh,
kill Faith.
Last
Faith.
up is Tradition. It's going to cast a spell. Let me check one thing.
You motherfucker.
Enjoy that earworm.
I honestly don't know how long it's been since I listened to that song.
It has been exactly 6.5 hours for me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
3:30 today it came on my Spotify. Okay, so this one is going to cast a spell. And the radius on this... Oh, no, it's not a radius. It's an individual person. Well... I guess... Well, Ebby did just take out a fuckload of skeletons, so it'll target Ebby. Ebby, I need a con save, please. A 17. DC on this is... You succeed.
Woo.
So you're only going to take half of 8d8. So it's 27. Unless you're undead or a construct.
I'm neither.
I am.
Are you sure?
Too bad he's not targeting you.
Yeah.
So this one's casting Blight. It hits you with Blight. 27. Let's see, becomes 13. 13 divided by 4 is 3 to all of you.
He cast Blade on me for 3 damage.
Well, you get hit with 3, but so did everybody else that's linked to you. It was 13, but because of the health link. I mean, it's making you very tanky, but on the other hand, like, you just took fireball damage from Cohen and Gran. They just took this from you, so it makes sense. I will resolve Ember's turn and the layer action after, or environmental action after. So we'll pick this up next week. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for this encounter. Great roll. Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah. The man, I was not planning for it to go that way. That just made it better. This Friday will be the next stream. I know what you're thinking. Hey, that's weird. You play D&D on Mondays. Wheel of Time Season 2 release is coming out on Friday. If you plan on watching it, drop by the stream. We're doing a watch party. So we'll be doing a watch party. I think we're going to aim for 8 o'clock Pacific. So if you want to watch Season 2 and you want to hear, or watch it with the boys and hear us talk about it, we'll be doing that starting at 8. If they drop the whole season, I'm pretty sure we're only going to do, like, the first episodes. Like, first 2. I mean, I'm going to watch the whole fucking thing that night, but, some of us are pussies and can't stay online for longer than 2 hours at a time. Clearly, I'm not talking about myself. Anyway, after that, we'll be back at it next week with more of the D and the D. Chances are we're doing Rain for the next week. Then we'll be back to Elder, and then Rain for 2 more weeks, because people apparently hate friendship. So,
Yeah, fuck all of y'all.
Pretty much. So, stream, we will see you later. Subscribe to Twitch Prime. Love you long time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check out Twitch stream. We go live every Monday, 6:30 to 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish. And, yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.